Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Kalidas Vanjpayee, Company Secretary. Today we will discuss about the regular plan and direct plan of any mutual fund scheme. See, earlier what used to happen that we used to go to our financial consultant or maybe the agent, distributor or whatever it is. Here we will fill the form and then he will put his agency code and he will submit the form to the mutual fund house. And then the mutual fund house obviously will allot the units to us and all that. So these kind of services were being rendered by those agents. There's in fact they still render these services, and then only this option was available. But then what happens is that although the agent is not taking any money from us for giving us any service, the mutual fund would charge us their expenses, and indirectly they will recover those service cost of those agents and they will pay to the agent. That's how this entire thing was being managed as such. So technically we are not paying it to the agent, so we feel that yes, he is giving us free service, but remember there is no free lunch. So obviously the agent will get the commission from the mutual fund house. So what happens is that obviously there is a cost involved in rendering of those services, and that will reflect in the NAV, net asset value of that particular scheme, because in regular scheme what happens is that the mutual fund will charge you their own expenses of management fee and whatever, plus they will also include the agency commission and all that. So obviously the rate of expense ratio would be higher in case of regular plans. So SEBI has always been vocal for reducing the expense ratio of the mutual funds. They have already put a cap of 2.5% on this mutual fund expense ratio. So in between, to reduce these expenses further, SEBI has directed the mutual funds to give an option to the investors who want to invest on their own without approaching any agent, so that they need not pay even indirectly also to these agents or distributors. Accordingly, from 2013 onwards, the mutual funds have come out with the direct plan. So here what happens, the schemes are same. The mutual fund manages the scheme as per their norms and all that, but there will be a segregation of the funds available. So some funds which have come through the distributors or agents, they will be managed as a regular plan, and the funds which have come directly from the investors, they would be managed under direct plan. So obviously, since there is no agency commission involved, the rate of expense ratio which the mutual fund charges to you would be obviously lower. Now, by and large, this difference in the expense ratio is roughly about 0.5 to maybe 1.5% also sometimes. I mean, it all depends. It differs from scheme to scheme and differs from mutual fund to mutual fund. So it all depends on them how much incentive they have to give to the distributor for marketing their scheme. As simple as that. But you may feel that this difference of, say, let us say that this is maybe 0.75 to 1%. So you may feel, I mean, this is a very nominal amount. But remember, this is not a one-time charge what the mutual funds are charging you. This is continuously being charged to you every year. So as long as your funds are lying in that particular scheme, the mutual fund will go on charging this kind of expense ratio to you every year. And this is on the assets under the management. It's not on your investment value. Please remember that. So over a period of time, what happens is that as and when the time passes, maybe 15 years, 20 years, the corpus what you are going to get from, say, direct plan and the corpus what you would get from a regular plan, could be a substantial difference. because over a period of time you will go on investing also, plus your corpus will go on generating returns also, and on all that these expenses ratios are charged. So if you look at the NAVs of these two different plans of the same scheme, you will notice the difference. In direct plan, the NAV is always more as compared to regular plan, because the mutual funds expense ratio is less because they don't have to pay to the distributors. So obviously your corpus will grow to a larger extent as compared to the regular plan in the direct plan as such. In the direct plan, it will grow to a larger extent as compared to the regular plan. So over a period of time, this difference could be substantial. Now, while investing in direct plan, what you can do, if you are filling a physical form, what you can do is that there is a column called as broker code or maybe ARN code and all that. There you have to put the word direct. Also in the form itself, there are two options, regular plan and direct plan. You have to tick the direct plan, or sometimes, and you can submit this form maybe to the mutual fund office or their RTA agents, register and transfer agents of the that particular mutual fund, and then they will process, and once your funds are realized, obviously they will allot the units. So this is as far as the direct plan is concerned. Sometimes if you are tech savvy, you can also invest online. You can go to the website of that respective mutual fund. There is a facility to invest directly, or you may go to the website of their RTA. There also you can do. Even nowadays, some of the apps offer you these services of investing in the direct plans of mutual funds. That also you can explore. The purpose of this video is just to give an information. This is purely academic. You can take your own decision. If you are comfortable with the regular plan, please go ahead. If you are comfortable with the direct plan, you can also choose that. The intention is just to make you aware that yes, there are two separate plans which are available for the same scheme, and what are the pros and cons. That's all. If you feel that your agent is going to give you advice, please remember, as per SEBI mandate, they are forbidden to give you any financial advice because there could be conflict of interest. So from that angle, obviously they are not supposed to give you any financial advice as such, and at the same time they cannot be distributors. If you like this video, please like it, please subscribe this channel, and also share it, because some other people also could be getting the benefit out of this. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Sriram.